bath in Yamuna river. He tells all these things. By doing this way, until the time you are in this material world, you will get all material opulences, and when you die, you will go to Golok Vrindavan. But this foolish girl says, oh no, I wanted only husband and you are telling so many things. How do I observe all these things? I think it is not possible and I don't believe in all these things. Durvasa Rishi becomes very angry. He wanted to curse her immediately, but because he happens to be friend of her father, she says that because I am friend of your father, I am excusing you, but because you have committed a offense to Purushottama month, next life you will suffer. Then she undergoes great austerity and does tapasya for Lord Shiva, and Shiva appears in front of her. This woman says, I want husband, I want husband, I want husband, I want husband, I want husband. She says 5 times. Then Shiva says, okay, you will have 5 husbands. She says, you will have 5 husbands. She says, oh my God, I am trying to have husband, 5 husbands. That is very difficult and it is very miserable also. Then this is because you have offended Purushottaman. You got husband, but you got 5 husbands. Next life, when she becomes Draupadi, she is born in the Yajna of Drupada Maharaj. And she becomes wife of Panch Pandavas, 5 Pandavas. So Krishna narrates all this story to Yudhishthira Maharaj. And he says that my order is that please observe Purushottaman. This is non-different from me. In this Purushottama month, every householder should recite Srimad Bhagavatam, should give charity to Brahmanas. They should serve the sannyasis and brahmacharis. They should offer charity to brahmacharis and sannyasis. And I will conclude this story today by telling a very wonderful thing. The Lord says, those who give donation to Brahmanas and Vaishnavas, they will be benedicted by the Lord. But the supreme donation is Srimad Bhagavatam. What is the supreme donation? You give donation of Srimad Bhagavatam. The Lord says that those who give Srimad Bhagavatam as a charity to a Brahmana Vaishnava, then he says, in this Purushottama, then he says, such a person will go to Golok Vrindavan Dham with 1 crore, means 10 million his ancestors. Father, fathers, father, fathers, fathers, father. Boliye Purushottama month ki. This is the extraordinary glories. My dear devotees, simply by hearing these pastimes of Purushottama month also, all sins are removed. Because this chapter is talking about how to become free from sins. I thought we are in Purushottama month. I thought it is befitting to glorify Purushottama month. And I think we should spread this message of the glories of Supreme Personality of Godhead. This glory of Purushottama month especially glorifies Lord Krishna. Especially glorifies Krishna, and this story contains how Lord Hari is offering obeisance to Lord Krishna. Devi Dhama, Mahesh Dhama, Hari Dhama, Teshu Teshu. There is Devi Dham, Mahesh Dham, Hari Dham, but beyond Hari Dham is Lord Krishna's Dhama. Ete cham sakala pumsaha, Krishnastu Bhagavan se. Lord Krishna is the only Eko Advitiyam Brahma, na Dvitiyasti Kinchite. Eko Advitiyam Brahma is the only one Supreme Personality of God. All the Upanishads are saying, have this faith, and we are closing now, and please ask any questions here. Mataji, I have covered this point already. I have already covered. Is that when a living entity gives up the material body, there are 2 coverings on the soul. One is the subtle body and other is gross body. At the time of death, gross body is given up, but subtle body is still there. They cover that body with a called Yatana Sharir, and they will inflict suffering on that. But it is said that Narayana Parayanaha Kutastha Nabivyati Swarga Apavarga Narakeshu Samatulyartha Darshanaha. For the devotees of the Lord, even if they go to hell, they will do Krishna Sankirtan. Samatulyartha Darshana is very astonishing. This verse says Narayana Parayana Kutastha Nabivyati Swarga Apavarga Narakeshu Samatulyartha Darshanaha. Means sometimes they may go via hell also. It happens, Yudhishthira Maharaj also goes via hell. But because of his presence, lot of people were delivered from the hellish planet. So that is the glory of Vaishnavas. Any other doubt? Prabhuji, what kind of result? No, frankly, I didn't get your question. Can you tell again? Yes. Yeah. Yes. Simply by, even if a resident of hell, if he simply, by somehow or other, if he is able to vibrate once Krishna, he is liberated. He is removed from hellish planets. Lot of stories are there like that in the Shastra. There are many people who are delivered. Narada came and did some Sankirtana, a lot of residents were removed. It happens. But unfortunately, even when the living entity is in the womb of mother, that is also called Garbha Narak. What is it called? Garbha Narak. It is a hell in the womb. And that time the living entity prays to Krishna, dear Lord, I have done a lot of sins. Please remove me from this hellish condition. But he tells, Lord, I am able to remember you now. So I am not suffering. So remembrance of the Lord actually relieves you from that suffering also. So this is the panacea, means the real ultimate solution, the constant remembrance of Krishna. We are somehow or other keep ourselves in remembering Krishna by chanting, hearing, somehow or other we will be delivered from these three kinds of material world only. Completely we will be liberated. Hell is only one kind of pain, but everybody in material world is also actually undergoing the tribulations. No? Birth, death, old age, disease, all these are there. That is also one kind of suffering only. Hare Krishna.